Start a football research project in the region, urges Prime Minister, plus more support for sport on the island. And Jamaica's finest political thoroughbred laid to rest. This is Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Simone Wolfe.
I call upon CONCACAF to consider a football research project that will help to expand knowledge and inspire scholarship by our universities about the historical growth and development of our confederation.
That was Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller's charge to those gathered for the inaugural sports summit of the Confederation of North, Central American and Caribbean Association Football, CONCACAF. She was delivering the main address at last Tuesday's start of the three-day summit held in the Cayman Islands. Mrs. Simpson-Miller said a research project would not only deepen collaboration among stakeholders, but also give football supporters a deeper understanding of the game. The CONCACAF Summit was held under the theme Transformation Through Partnership. It brought together ministers of sport and presidents of football federations from 31 countries within the Caribbean and Latin American region. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister used the summit to congratulate the Federation's newest president and FIFA Vice President Jeff Webb. Mrs. Simpson-Miller lauded Webb for his continued contribution to the development of football in the region and on the international stage. She also left him with a charge as the Confederation seeks to lift the FIFA World Cup trophy.
Jeff, we must never give up. We must never give in. CONCACAF must plan and execute to win. We must take the steps to deepen our collaboration with the Confederation, because only in doing so will we achieve the swift and glorious results that we seek.
And Minister without portfolio responsible for sport, Natalie Nita Headley, said the summit augured well for the development of football in the region.
A number of sports ministers have been present, a number of technical persons, coaches, administrators, and persons of different nationality coming together to share ideas and to share technical skills and to give general support to each other. Really something that is going to do well for the game of football going forward.
She also promised to engage stakeholders in a bid to advance the sport. And still on the matter of sport, this time in cricket, Prime Minister Simpson-Miller has encouraged greater involvement and support for sport on the island.
We, as a nation, have a duty to continue to do our utmost to support sport. The government cannot do it alone. This is even more so given the enormous challenges we face in stabilizing our economy and putting it on a path of growth and development.
The Prime Minister was speaking at the 2013 staging of the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence last Wednesday. West Indies Players Association President Wavell Hines walked away with the Courtney Walsh Award for Excellence. He beat out netballer Nadine Bryan, sprinter Michael Frater, and Special Olympian Alphonsa Cunningham. And the Prime Minister led members of her cabinet, the opposition and well-wishers as Jamaica bade farewell to the late former Deputy Prime Minister Seymour Mullings. Mullings was laid to rest on Thursday at the St. Matthew's Anglican Church in his hometown of Claremont St. Anne. In remembering Mullings, former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson described him as an unassuming patriot who gave exemplary service to his country.
I describe him as a man for all seasons, executing the many arduous tasks he undertook with quiet dignity and befitting grace. He never forgot his roots. He never swerved from his unconditional love of his family. His respect for the people of the constituency he represented and the nation he so faithfully served never waned. Let us today keep in our hearts and minds the memory of the hours of pleasure and the lifting of our spirits afforded us through his special gift of music.
Seymour Mullings passed away on October 9 at age 82. He had been ailing for some time. And that's it for this week's edition of Jamaica House Weekly. We return next week with more of the happenings coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.